So this is part 2 of 2 of my review of the Marshall DSL 40CR. I posted links in the description box for previous videos on the topic, so you can catch up if you've not seen those videos before. Here is my signal chain for the day, and here is my clean tone for reference. And I love that clean. It is just fantastic. And so now we move from the clean to the crunch setting on the classic gain channel. This will be moving from the green to the red. And here is what the crunch sound sounds like. I think that's a very nice overdrive. And you can play with the gain settings on that classic gain channel to get a little bit less or a little bit more crunchiness to your tone. Now we'll take it up a notch and move to the ultra gain channel, and we'll see what that sounds like using Overdrive 1, which is essentially the green option for the ultra gain channel. And that sounds like this. And you can see that's a significant bump up in the amount of drive or gain or distortion in this signal. That's a very, very beefy sound. Overdrive 1 on ultra gain. And now we'll move to the red side of the ultra gain channel, the Overdrive 2 option. And here you're really going to see the gain level bumped up significantly. So both those options on ultra gain offer beefy tones. And for reference, my gain setting was only at about 10 o'clock for both the green and the red options on the ultra gain channel. So you can see this amplifier has plenty of gain to spare, as much as you will ever need. You've got so many tonal options when it comes to the 40CR. You can essentially create whatever sound you're looking for. And quite honestly, you don't have to use any overdrive or distortion pedals at all with this amp. Now to the caveats. There are 3 caveats. There are 3 slight cons to this amp that you should be aware of before you decide to buy it. The first thing you may have noticed at the beginning of this video, there's a significant rise in volume level when you move from the clean to the crunch setting on the classic gain channel. Caveat number 2, there's just one EQ for this amplifier. And that can be a little bit troublesome when you're moving from the classic gain channel to the ultra gain channel. I've found that the 2 settings on the ultra gain channel need a little bit more treble to sound their fullest. So if you're a player who likes to switch from classic to ultra gain during your set, this could be a little bit of an issue. Now, a lot of guitar players swear by having an EQ pedal at all times, and that would be the easy solution to this problem. Third, and probably the most notable issue I've found with this amp, there is a slight switching delay when you switch from the classic gain to the ultra gain channel. And this is the most noticeable when you're switching from that clean on classic gain to the red on ultra gain. And here's an example of that very slight switching delay. Now, I found the timing of this delay is a little bit less than a quarter of a second. For some players, that may not be a big deal at all, but if you use a lot of dynamic attack in your sound, if you're switching real quickly from clean to distortion, that could prove to be somewhat of a problem, because unlike most other amps that go from clean to dirty automatically, there is a slight pause in the Marshall DSL 40CR. Now, keeping all of that in mind, I would give the 40CR an overall rating of 9 out of 10. I think it is a solid A amplifier. And I say that for these reasons. You get an incredible amount of tonal options on this amplifier. You have an incredible clean bass tone that you can essentially do anything with. And then you have that traditional Marshall grit and dirt that just sounds wonderful. So if you're a high gain player, you've got all the gain you're ever going to need, and you really have all points in between that high gain and pure clean sound as well. So for me, it offers all the tone I could ever want. So again, overall, I rate the Marshall DSL 40CR 9 out of 10. I give it an A rating. It is definitely a keeper. There are a few caveats to this amp that you should be aware of, but overall, it is a wonderful amplifier. And I cannot say enough good things about the 40CR after I took it home and tried it out for myself. This is Kevin with Rebels and Stars saying thank you for your time. Thank you for watching this series of videos. God bless you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.